A piece of iron suddenly flew from a distance. The man was very puzzled and picked it up. Unexpectedly, they broke into a cold sweat at the sign above. To their surprise, the two wandered into a minefield. The teammates thought it was a joke when they heard it. As a result, the next second he was blown up by a mine. The man saw this and tried to save the others. But as he stepped forward, he stepped on a landmine. The man was so scared that he froze in place. But in front of him, his teammates' legs were blown up. If he didn't stop the bleeding in time, he would surely die. The man would trade one leg to save his comrade. But his comrade saw through his intentions. Directly take the gun to solve his own. The man instantly broke down upon seeing this. But he still forced himself to calm down. The man quickly realized he needed the radio in his teammate's bag for help. So he got down on one knee and untied his shoelace, tied the axe on the other end, throwing it towards his teammate's backpack. After several attempts, he managed to hook the backpack over. He rushed to grab the radio and call for help, only to be told by his superiors the rescue team would arrive in 52 hours. The man had to set a countdown and wait silently. But then he suddenly realized, not far away there is a sandstorm. He saw this and quickly covered his face with a scarf, then put on the backpack to increase the weight, prepare to resist the sandstorm. But the storm just arrived. He was almost blown away. Fortunately, he stuck his knife into the sand in time. Only then did he make it through the sandstorm. But then he realized the radio was blown several meters away. What's worse is that he'd run out of water. He could only drink his own urine to quench his thirst. As night fell, the man began to feel the cold, so he built a small fire to keep warm. But then a pack of wolves suddenly appeared around him. The man fought back with all his might. He fought until dawn. Only then did he kill all the wolves. But he was also exhausted. The man was tired and hungry. He couldn't hold on any longer. So he raised his left foot. He wanted to end this torture. As a result, the mine did not explode. The man was a little surprised that he didn't die. So he braced himself and dug through the sand, wanted to see why the mine did not explode. Instead, he dug out a tin can. It turned out that everything was just a false alarm. The man lay on the ground and laughed happily. He then pulled the flare. As red smoke filled the air, rescue forces found and arrived quickly. The man was eventually rescued.